the thing in fighting, the hard part about in the combat sports world is once you start to make that kind of money and you want to say, well, it never changed me. It's impossible not to change you. It's impossible to go from, where you were to where you are today financially. Floyd and I have known each other for a long time. And, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. Yeah. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, he just started to make some money. Yeah. So, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things, Floyd's always been that guy. Yeah. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes. And, it started the minute he made his first dollar.
Right. Dana White recently criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr. over what he described as a misleading lifestyle shown on social media. During an interview, the UFC president questioned Mayweather's claims about owning certain properties and pointed to reports about outstanding debts, arguing that the image of extreme wealth presented online might not fully reflect reality.
One of his security guards.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, who is familiar with how much Floyd Mayweather Jr. earned from his fight with Conor McGregor, criticized the boxer's spending habits. He suggested that someone who made that much money should not end up facing financial trouble. According to White, Mayweather spends carelessly and lacks financial discipline, maintaining an overly extravagant lifestyle. He questioned how anyone could continue spending so recklessly without repeatedly running into financial problems.
Dana White asked,
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4, 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
He moved on by comparing him to some UFC fighters who didn't earn a quarter of Mayweather's boxing earnings.
Dana White went on to compare Floyd Mayweather Jr. with several UFC fighters who earned far less than he did in boxing. According to White, many of those fighters still manage their money carefully, live within their means, and grow their income through investments. He also claimed that Mayweather is not a billionaire, saying he has evidence to support that statement.
Ring with somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, get in there and make money.
Dana White continued his criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying he doesn't know every detail of Mayweather's finances, but is confident the boxer is not a billionaire. He argued that if Mayweather truly had that level of wealth, his spending patterns, especially large amounts on jewelry, would seem unreasonable. White also referenced an interview where Mayweather reportedly claimed he earns about $300 million every month, calling that statement unrealistic. According to White, such claims are hard to believe and have contributed to reports of businesses in various cities accusing Mayweather of unpaid debts.
Yeah, Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never say never. Never.
Some fans echo Dana White's criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr. One commenter said Mayweather often talks about gambling wins, but rarely mentions losses, suggesting he hasn't always treated money carefully. The fan also claimed his repeated returns to the ring could be motivated by the need for more income and pointed out that 50 Cent has previously criticized Mayweather's financial decisions. Another supporter of White's view argued that while Mayweather may have profitable ventures, they could be offset by poor investments or excessive spending, adding that earning $300 million every month seems highly unlikely.
Unique few that was able to capitalize on his fame, his personality, and everything else outside.
Another fan mocked Floyd Mayweather Jr., claiming that while he is clearly very wealthy, he may not fully understand his finances and seems more focused on luxury purchases and gambling. That a different commenter offered a more practical view, suggesting that even if Mayweather were a billionaire, only a small portion of that wealth would likely be liquid. They pointed out that he reportedly invested around $300 million into real estate, which may not provide quick access to cash when needed.
See coming, and when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
An example often cited in support of Dana White's criticism came when Floyd Mayweather Jr. shared an image of his taxes online, showing what he claimed was an $18 million payment to the U.S. government. The post quickly sparked debate, with some critics questioning its authenticity, while others suggested it was an attempt to show off his financial status. The post appeared shortly after Mayweather reportedly spent over $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets, planning to bring a large group of guests to watch the event at Allegiant Stadium.
YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't plan to miss the Super Bowl. According to World Boxing News, he was offered a VIP invitation, but chose instead to buy his own suite so he could bring a large group of guests. Mayweather explained that he prefers paying for his own seats rather than accepting invitations, saying it allows him to set the rules and invite whoever he wants. In the end, he reportedly spent about $1.1 million to bring 34 people to the game at Allegiant Stadium. However, the night wasn't perfect for him, as his hometown team, the Detroit Lions, narrowly missed reaching the big game.
And you look at what he has, his craft Irish whiskey, and I think he has a beer now. He goes from wearing sandals to have mink slippers. He goes from living in very meager house to living in an ivory tower. And he hadn't fought. I'm looking at it we last fought January 2020. What do you expect when he steps back into the ring?
He's at a place in his life and in his career that, he shows up every once in a while.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. explained that before spending about $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets, he had already paid the Internal Revenue Service around $18 million in taxes. He noted that this payment came while he was already retired, adding that the amount was even higher during his active boxing years. Since retiring in 2015, Mayweather has reportedly earned more than $500 million from boxing and business ventures. He also owns a luxury club in Las Vegas, along with several real estate investments. Because of this, many believe claims that he is broke are exaggerated. However, rapper and entrepreneur 50 Cent has suggested that Mayweather could still be dealing with financial pressure or possible tax issues.
But look at Canelo. Canelo is still the man.
Yes. He's been for a long, long time.
And he jumps in there and he does it and he goes to work, and it's hard to stay at that level for a very long time. And Canelo's another guy. I mean, what's this guy clipping 40 mil a fight?
Easy.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Not including what he's making outside of the ring. So, a very unique few can do it.
Some suggest that 50 Cent's past feud with Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be influencing his comments. But recent developments around Mayweather have drawn attention. Early this year, Forbes estimated his net worth at roughly $700 million. And he reportedly earned over $200 million from his 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao. While it seems unlikely that Mayweather's finances are shrinking, appearances can be misleading. Strategically, his fight with Conor McGregor made business sense. Yet his announcement of a New Year's Eve bout against 20-year-old Japanese kickboxing star Tenshin Nasukawa in Japan has left the boxing community questioning his next move.
So, as you guys can see, this is one of my closets. We got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you could take, just got stuff everywhere. So, you wanna go red bottoms, we can go all.
Former friend turned rival 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, shared his take on the situation via Instagram. Meanwhile, fans on Twitter speculated that Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be running low on cash. Many expected a comeback, likely against his old rival Manny Pacquiao. But the announcement of a bout with 20-year-old Japanese kickboxer Tenshin Nasukawa, with rules yet unclear, took everyone by surprise. Adding to the chatter, Mayweather appeared at the Tokyo press conference on Sunday looking a bit unkempt and without his usual team, including Leonard Ellerby, fueling discussion across boxing YouTube channels.
We can go all Christian Louboutin. That you guys want to do. Whatever you want to do. All from the bottom all the way to the top. So, we got any kind of bag and everything you can name. It's one of my closets.
Some observers believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be handling things solo this time. At the Tokyo press conference, the backdrop showed only the TMT logo. There was no mention of Mayweather Promotions or his longtime U.S. broadcaster, Showtime. Interestingly, Mayweather didn't talk about his payday for the fight against Tenshin Nasukawa at all, a departure from his usual focus on earnings and luxury. This led some fans to speculate that he may be managing the event independently and could genuinely need a cash boost. One Twitter user noted that a man who spends on an $18 million watch likely needs constant income, while other users shared their own reactions and theories online.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Some fans speculate that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances may not be as solid as he projects. Lately, he seems eager or even desperate to set up multiple fights. Even massive paydays, like $300 million, can vanish quickly given his high-spending habits. Questions are rising. Is he just maximizing his fame while he can, or are there deeper financial and IRS-related issues at play? Time will tell, and 50 Cent will likely be keeping everyone updated on Instagram.
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. This is what we do. Come on.
A jewelry store has filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather Jr. over unpaid bills and alleged contract breaches, including claims of fraud and financial misconduct. Court documents accuse him of running an unlawful operation with his chief of staff. Throughout his career, Mayweather has been known for his undefeated record and immense wealth, which he often showcased through yachts, private jets, extravagant shopping, and other luxury spending.
Jets, shopping sprees, you name it.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo,
all this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
However, 50 Cent quickly weighed in after Floyd Mayweather Jr. boasted about his real estate. Following a shopping trip in New York, Mayweather appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, confidently claiming, "I'm not sure of the exact count, but I currently own over 100 buildings, maybe more. I'd say 99% of my buildings are located in New York City."
Oh, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
50 Cent didn't hold back, responding on Instagram. Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say LOL. Champ is the richest special student, LMAO. The 2010 Grammy winner followed up with more digs at Floyd Mayweather Jr. Oh damn. Wait, I think Champ believes he owns those buildings. They're taking money from him. He says he doesn't even know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just said he lives in New York. They'll come and claim 58% of any income he has. To drive the point home, 50 Cent shared an image of Mayweather dressed as Pinocchio, referencing the long nose as a jab at money, supposedly lying about his property claims.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, there's no...
50 Cent added, over 100 buildings and 99% located in New York. LOL, that's a stretch, Champ. We should seriously check you. Laughing my head off. GLG Greenlight Gang. Let's go. Their long-standing rivalry, widely covered by media over the years, made this exchange feel like another chapter in the feud. Soon after, Rick Glazer provided updates, suggesting there might be some truth to 50 Cent's claims about Mayweather's property statements. Still, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues his extravagant lifestyle, frequently purchasing high-end jewelry, watches, cars, and private jets.
Did Floyd get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time?
No. Every time. No, we had twice. We got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking...
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, though. Like, he punched him.
In March 2025, Business Insider reported that New York City property records show no ownership transfers linked to Floyd Mayweather Jr. Meanwhile, the New York City Housing Partnership confirmed they had no record of such transactions. This casts doubt on Mayweather's real estate claims, though nothing is officially verified. As more information emerges, the situation may become clearer. Meanwhile, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather for promoting conflict and profiting from his controversial public stances.
Said if 50 Cent knocked Mayweather out. Nope. I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Champ. Even when he's standing right in front of you, start moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so it get hard to hit Champ.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has shown strong support for Israel, visiting multiple times, donating money and equipment, and meeting with officials and military personnel. He was also honored with the Champion for Israel Award by Aish Hatra for his efforts against anti-Semitism and hate. Despite this, his stance has drawn criticism. In December, Mayweather was confronted by a crowd in London over his support for Israel. During a shopping trip, someone questioned his backing of a country, and he reaffirmed his position, expressing pride in supporting the Jewish people. Observers described the incident as a targeted confrontation.
Very targeted.
Just where you touched upon the Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation, I don't know how much you spoke about this since you retired, but how close was that fight?
Really close. It was really close that we ended up getting contracts signed. So I ended up getting my side of the contract signed, which was sent by Floyd Mayweather Promotion. And when he come to me, I ended up signing it. And then the worst thing I did was to make an announcement that I've signed the contract with Floyd Mayweather.
Amir Khan added that Mayweather may have been financially benefiting from his pro-Israel stance. Khan explained he had also been offered money to publicly support Israel, suggesting a possible financial incentive behind such endorsements. That's all for today. For the latest boxing news, highlights, and updates, subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss new content. Peace until next time.
He claimed it was really sad, but he loved how karma kept playing out in all of these.
Look, I would never have got that fight regardless. I think in their head, they didn't want to fight me. I was a bad style for Floyd Mayweather, especially after the Alexander fight. The whole world media, ESPN, you name it, everyone was talking about Amir Khan's next fight is going to be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, obviously, with all the ego he had, he didn't want it. He just obviously wanted to show that he's the A side all the time. He's the guy to pick who he wants. Then he went in and fought Maidana twice, even though he did a poll. And twice we won the poll contract with Floyd Mayweather. You see, now I know how Floyd must have felt. He was the A side then, and I know how it would felt if I was fighting someone and I'm the A side and someone did that. You find it disrespectful. So yeah, I was young then. I was a little bit, I got a little bit excited and said, you know what, I'm gonna announce it. Must have been about 24, 25. But look, it is what it is. That fight never happened, but it was a fight that. Look, we have mutual respect for each other.